Hopefully this works, guys. This is this 30-minute delay shit, man. It causes more problems, I swear. Hopefully we get the last 30 minutes. Just crashes. 50 minutes in, everything's fine, and boom, just shits. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Just a crazy ending, guys. This is such a crazy scramble for this midpoint. I mean, literally fighting tooth and nail. Crazy scrambles. Helios is doing a great job of winning their gun battles. Not allowing Esprit to get into this area to the north. They've been fighting over it the entire time. They've been locking down the strong point itself since the start of the match, although Esprit has been gaining closer. Villain here with the level 9. Probably looking to get a satchel on the wall. We'll follow him. Maybe he gets it on there. It's taken out. And look, the tanks have been doing fantastic. Infidel, Deuce, and he just really just locking this area down every single time. Helios starts to lose their foothold. The tanks do what they can. They shift north. Wow, shot in on the heavy. Heavy has to kite back. AT rocket just sailed over the top of their heads. Midpoint getting capped simultaneously. What a freaking final, guys. This is sick. And I'm gonna say it. I'm so sorry that you guys didn't get to see the entire match in its entirety. But man, every single time Esprit rocks this thing to their favor, Helios has an answer. Well, hey man, listen, by the way you guys watch most finals, you only watch about 15 minutes. You watch the open, you watch a little of the mid, but you're all tuned in for the end, and I got the end. Hopefully we're up and running. F OBS and F freaking YouTube for having this ridiculous bit rate fluctuate to the point where you crash OBS. Non-stop pressure. Where they have the south. Esprit's got control of the compound south. They've moved up their Tiger on top of the point. They're half capped. Esprit really working it. How they looking to the north? Did they actually gain control of the north? Yes, they did. This is Katuska's coming out from Helios. Where are they going to land? Are they shooting for the south? Are they looking for the point proper? Looks like they were going deep with those. That's not going to help their situation. I think we guys can pretty much expect to see a 3-2 flip in favor of the two-time. Check map. Oh, yeah, this is 100% going their way. All OPs need to get reset, and Helios about to lose the midpoint for the first time since the beginning, and there it has. Esprit, after a long, hard fight for over an hour, regain railway crossing. 20 minutes remaining in the match. Let's pull up the map. Were they able to establish garrison to the north? Yes. And our fourth, which is Pavlov's house. Wow, talk about a box out. These guys completely own strong point. Own the area, the compound to the south. Helios now has to fight its way back in. Wow. Helo with the kill on the man, and boy, does it comes quick for Esprit. They just literally wow, where did this come from? Esprit was at bay the entire time. Crazy. It's like a tale of two halves. First half, Helios completely owned it. Second half, Esprit working their dominance. They just grinded and grinded, and man, look at this, man. These guys are literally taking space, filling out. Typing to you guys in chat. I'm sorry, man. It's 30 minutes because of the delay. After I figure it out, that you literally got to create a whole entire stream. You just can't just hit go live. You literally got to create a new one. It's just, it just shouldn't happen anyway. But you know what? Nobody more disappointed than me, guys. I tell you, I put a lot of work into this and have the shit crash on me. Frustrating as hell. Now this has eerily the same kind of vibe that Syndicate was dealing with 2 weeks ago when they played Helios on the same map. Syndicate was pressed back to Workers' Factory here to the distance, and they have to regain this area where we've got Flig, aimless, nothing too fancy. But now that you got, oh my god, you got all the players in the right positions. You got Fignaldo sitting up top. That's Flig. Jesus. Fignaldo. Says it right there. That's Fignaldo. Rocking that MG. Holding the lanes. Not allowing Throat Monkey in this group here to get up. So the only way to gain access is to come up, I believe, through the south here. And then you can get crossfire on everybody that's looking in that direction. So to the south. You guys are asking me how much time would be left. I'm assuming it's going to be about 25 minutes. Recon popping out. We're going to focus right here on this compound because I believe this is it. This is the way in. They have to gain this compound to the south, lock out these garrisons, and then have a shot at rail crossing. Tank situation, let's get an idea. Let's count the tanks. Do we have any tanks? Oh. Helios tanks, I'm not really seeing them. I mean, we'll keep our eye on the compound, but we're also going to shift over basically to the area that is just outside of the front door where Villain is. Fresh spawn in. We'll see if yeah, and this is what has to happen. Rupert's squad here basically have that nice angle on them. They're shooting cross every time they're trying to move up. So you're getting forward pressure from Keonashi and side pressure. Like a Lele with the freaking one time. Getting gunned down by that PPSH. Again, all about making that, creating that space. He's close to the OP. His guys continue to push and press OG Panda's OP out of that area. He's got the rocket ready. Maybe he knows where the OP is. And you guys are upset in chat. I understand, man. TU Athens 3-2 ESPT with about 10 minutes left. So I'm half watching this match. I'm half trying to keep my eye on chat, guys. I feel bad. I'm trying to keep you updated live in the chat until this thing gets live. You can watch it. Rail crossing to the distance, almost 500 meters out. Helios is literally trying to gain a foothold directly to the east, which is right here in this building. You've got Rupert pressing it. Yeah, right now, Esprit's just going to pin their ears back and just keep going. Again, it's to me, allocate all your resources, and we're starting to see that. We got a IS-2 trying to get close to this compound. Infantry might be pressing at this moment. You're talking about maybe they're starting to watch the clock a little bit. And wow, between the artillery, the tanks being now in the positions, this reminds me of how Syndicate got boxed out. And once allies lose rail crossing, to me, this is going to be a really tough uphill battle. Yeah, and Esprit is just moving up. I mean, look at this. 3 tanks. 3 heavies. This is just, wow. Talk about a complete and total shift. I mean, you wouldn't... If you watch the first half, and I guess you're going to have to because damn thing crashed, it's like 2 different matches. The first half is Helios completely dominating and holding. And then the second half where Esprit just breaks through their lines, pushes them back, and just shift W's and just pins them in this, you know, the House of Workers strong point. They're just trapped. can't get out. They got tanks on the point proper. 3 heavies. They now own the compound to the south. I mean, barring some sort of miracle, it's gonna be another championship for Esprit. I mean, these guys, Gas, Haggard, Jesus. If it wasn't artillery, the IMF, you've got tanks firing at you. I mean, these guys, man, what? This is tough. I mean, how do you even get in this? They're getting pushed further back. And they just keep coming. Esprit knows. Just keep going. Keep pushing. Die. Redeploy. Get in those points of interest. Four minutes remain. Big map check. Look at this. The entire F column. Garrisons. 3 in the 4. Could probably pop one up in the 5. Got one further south in the 6. Back line. I mean, it's... I mean, nobody's better in closing than Esprit. And now you're giving them the tank advantage with map control. And I'm not even thinking they're too interested in even putting pressure on Pavlov's. They're just going to control the sector. You can see them. They're not really pushing. They're holding the line in the G, not really pushing in. Oh, they do have Gaio, Butters. Oh, and our guy... Our Whammo specialist. U.S. Ranger and Butters. Recon sitting in the point. Proper. Full squad. Making progress on this 4th point, Pavlov's house, just because Helios has literally dedicated everybody to pushing. Now it has been contested. Where are they contesting it from? Some of the guys Helios are now rotating back into the sector. Yeah, this is all about the numbers game. Can you get Helios to overcommit to the defensive side? And obviously they've overcommitted, and that's what that's the whole objective. What Ranger, the Whammo squad leader, is supposed to do, which makes rail crossing almost seem like nobody's even fighting over it anymore. This compound that we've looked at probably for the first hour of the match is no longer being fought. I mean, there's some sporadic elements of Helios, but they've mostly been pushed back onto their 4th point. Throwing bodies. Quick map check. How many bodies are in sector? I mean, it's all... I mean, there's one squad leader, Butters. He's the recon. They do have a whammo garrison up to the south in the H7. Some front door pressure from Shaka's squad. Dash 30's moving in. Valhalla on the back end just causing all kinds of problems, trying to snipe garrisons or whatever he can get his eyes on. But the main goal is to control the north, and they have that in hand. Basically, there it is. It is over, ladies and gentlemen. I'm over here looking at the score. It is Dunzo, and we have a winner, the now 3-time APL champion, Esprit de Corp. Congratulations, boys. Well earned. You fought back, man. I was really worried. I thought, man, Helios might just shock the world. It upset the 2-time, but they came back in a big way. And let's just get some scores. I haven't really checked those out much. Clown Face. Dash 30 and those guys. 720 from Tsuka. Tanks. Not much of a big game. They didn't have to, maybe. Atom Artillery, over 2,000. Here are the rest of your scores. Bombing run coming. Running this bad boy out. And there you have it, folks. 3-2. Try and get back in the studio if it doesn't crash. I mean, at this point, I'm so freaking pissed off. I know some of you guys, I appreciate you, Tyler. Hey, tell me, yeah, man. Hey, if it was something I could have controlled, Tyler, I would have definitely fixed it, man. But it's all jacked up. I don't know what to say. Literally looking at your comments. Can't really do much. It's about to go live in 1 minute. I'm looking at the delay. But, yeah. I mean, sometimes I just say, why not just record the damn thing and forget about the whole crashing shit. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I mean, anyway, I don't want to take away from Esprit. They played a fantastic match. Those of you that are going to get to watch the first half will see that they battled, and Helios was never, ever really able to push them out. They always kept them at bay for a while, but what I did notice was that Esprit was able to control the southern 5 and hold that line and not allow any kind of flanks. They controlled the area to the north and kind of bottlenecked Helios up real well. And I think it was the push from the 3 simultaneously with the push from the 5, and they just got bottlenecked in. And, yeah, that's what happened. They just got squeezed into the point. They lost map control, and they got pushed out with about 20 minutes remaining. And that's not enough time. That's not enough time to push back. I mean, Syndicate took 30 minutes to get back into the fight. So once you lose rail crossing that late in the match, especially as Axis, excuse me, as allies, I should say, as allies like Helios did, you're not gonna root out all those Axis players. So anyway, now it's showing it's live. Get fucked. I can't stand YouTube. Probably just need to get off this before I say some things that I shouldn't say. But anyway, Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, honestly, man. Hey, I'm just going to sit here and talk shit now. Maybe. I don't know. Probably, if you still believe in me, right, hit that. I can understand if you guys don't, but this is not normal. You know, I've had many casts recently, and they've never had a problem. Just for some reason, maybe my internet just took a shit. I don't know. I mean, OBS didn't crash, so maybe it was just my internet. So anyway, there's other matches. What else do we got going on? The schedule. Hopefully Chimera and the line, which is going off in about, well, it's 9:43 my time, 15 minutes plus the delay. In about 45 minutes, Chimera and the line is going to go off. Gumo, the Gumo train will be casting that match for Division 2 championship. So try and check that out. What else? Nothing else, guys. I'm kind of deflated a little bit, honestly. I just want to get off this shit and just, you know, on to the next, I suppose, you know. Anyway, hope to see you guys next time. I don't know. I'm probably going to take a little break, you know. I need one. I've been going nonstop, I think, for the last, I don't know, since the summer at least. I haven't had a weekend to myself, maybe one weekend. So, yeah, I'm going to take a little break. Maybe I cast HCA, maybe I don't. Maybe I just wait for seasonal. But, yeah, a little time off would be good, you know, especially with this, you know, crashing shit. Anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully you catch the rest of those games, and we'll see you soon eventually. Take care.